Namaste, namaskaram, vanakkam, namo namaha. We found a cassette recording from 40 years ago explaining the primal sound Om. So enjoy, but please excuse any references to God or Lord, for in hindsight, these are words that are really not proper for the Hindu yoga dharma.
Sound is the first emanation of creation, then light. If you were to maintain a deep state of meditation, devoid of any outer sound, no inner chatter, you would hear the primal sound, Om. That great, powerful first sound. Now we can spell Om, O-M, or A-U-M, or in the Sanskrit, A-U-M. Two primal sounds, A and we get an understanding of the meaning. Om, the primal sound. Generally, the first sound that we make as children, as babies, is the Ah sound and the sound. Generally then, the first word becomes Ma, a combination of these two sounds as we call for the primal ground from which we came, so to speak, our mother. And therefore, it should not be surprising to us to realize that in many cultures, the word for mother is a combination of these two primal sounds. Ma, mother, mum. In India, in the north, mother is Ma. In the south, Amma. To the Orientals, the Chinese, mother is Mama, son, Papa, son. To the French and the Italians, mother is Mama. To the Latin countries, mother is Madre. Now, when we are in a relaxed state of mind, usually the first sound that we utter, perhaps after a difficult task or a hard day's work, we sit down in our favorite chair and relax and utter the primal syllable, Ah. Now with these two primal sounds, We could make ourselves understood a little if we went to another culture and could not speak the language. If we went to Japan, for example, and we did not know any Japanese, we could make ourselves understood a little by uttering these two primal sounds. For example, if someone were to give us something and we wish to show our appreciation for that gift, we would probably open our eyes wide and utter, "Ah," meaning, "Yes, I like this, I accept this." Or, if one were to give us something to eat, and we did not know how to say, "This is delicious," we might rub our stomach and go, "Mmm." So we can easily see then that these two syllables, "ah" and are primal sounds. Therefore, it should not be surprising to find these two primal sounds combined together in the various religions of the world. Of course, to the Hindu, which is the oldest of the major religions, Hinduism, we utter the primal sound Om or Aum. The Buddhists, of course, being very close to the Hindus, also use the mantra, the chant Om, found in the famous Buddhist chant Om Mani Padme Hum. Even in the Christian religion, we find these two primal sounds in the word Amen. In the religion of Islam, we have these two primal sounds in the words Allah and Muhammad. The early Greeks used the phrase to describe God, the Absolute, the Alpha, and the Omega. In the Jewish faith, we find the word for peace, Shalom. There's an Om right on the end. So therefore, when we consciously realize that these primal sounds are used in the various religions of the world, we can utilize this sound to propel us deep into our spiritual nature. Let us chant these syllables now, and you can think of either O-M or A-U-M, A-U-M. Once you get over your, perhaps, shyness of sitting there and, as I've heard some say, humming, you will find the very pleasing and soothing and calming effects of the primal sound. Now, as you pronounce these sacred syllables, you can think of your evolution from an instinctive, emotional, reactionary being to a calm, centered, enlightened spiritual being. The O or the Ah sound begins in the stomach area, at the base of the spine, where naturally we could say the lower functions of the body reside. As you continue to chant, the Oo sound comes up into the heart. As we pull our energies up the spine, out of the lower emotions, through the throat, ending with the sound that resonates in the head. Therefore, each time we chant the sacred primal mantra, we are going through a spiritual evolution from the lower instinctive emotions to the higher spiritual realizations in the head. Let us chant Om once again and feel this happening. Feel the Ah in the stomach, at the base of the spine. The Oo travel up through the heart and the throat, and the resonating in the head. Now, did you hear 4 sounds there? Ah, ooh, And the 4th sound is the important silence between the chant. Try it again. Om is the safest mantra, one that can be utilized by all. You will quickly notice how this primal sound centers you mentally, emotionally, as you enter into the primal sound. After sound comes light. In the Sanskrit, we use the word jyoti to mean light. Now you can combine the Om chant with the word Jyoti. Gently squeeze the eyes as you pronounce Jyoti and concentrate at the third eye point, the spiritual eye. Visualize the light of your essential being, the spiritual body. The you, around which is the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. Om Jyoti Jyoti Jyoti. 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 Finish your simple chanting session with the Sanskrit word for peace, Shanti. And again, we notice the universal use of the sh sound to denote peace, silence, silencio. Shalom. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, let's try it all together. Om Jyoti Jyoti Jyoti. Om Jyoti Jyoti Jyoti. Om Jyoti Jyoti Jyoti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And as you sit quietly, you will feel the peace, perhaps see the inner light, feel balanced and centered in the primal sound. as the mind slows down, as we begin to feel that peace, that spiritual energy, there is the birth of light. And there is a wonderful, very ancient mantra, a chant to the light, the Jyoti chant. Anta Jyoti Bahir Jyotahi Pratya Jyotihi Parat Para Jyoti Jyotihi Svayan Jyotahi Atma Jyoti Sivoshmyaham. I am the light within and the light without. That light is my essential being, the soul, beyond cause, the light of all lights, self-effulgent light. The soul, my essential being, is light. We are that, imperishable. Anta Jyotihi, the light within. Bahir Jyotihi, the light all around us. Pratya Jyotihi, that light is the soul. Parat Para, beyond cause. Jyoti Jyotihi, the light of lights. Svayan Jyotihi, self-effulgent light. Atma Jyotihi, the Atma, the soul, is light. Sivoshmyaham, I am that, auspicious and imperishable. Anta Jyoti Bahir Jyotihi Pratya Jyotihi Parat Para Jyoti Jyotihi Svayan Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Sivoshmyaham. Anta Jyoti Bahir Jyotihi Pratya Jyotihi Parat Para Jyoti Jyotihi Svayan Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Sivoshmyaham.